In this tutorial, you'll learn about some of the features in the Settings menu related to accessibility. Let's open the Settings menu on our iPad now. The Settings menu is indicated by a gear icon. You'll note mine is in the upper right-hand corner. Locate yours on the screen. It might be in a different location. Once in the Settings menu, we can find the accessibility features under General. Tap General on the left-hand sidebar if necessary. To locate the accessibility features, scroll to the bottom of the screen by dragging upwards. You'll see the accessibility features near the bottom. Tap Accessibility. There are a number of accessibility features for vision, hearing, learning, physical and motor, as well as the triple click. Let's start at the top and work our way down, discussing each of these features. The first feature is the VoiceOver feature. At this time, I have the VoiceOver feature turned off. Let's tap it. The VoiceOver feature, when turned on, allows someone with severe vision difficulties to have the screen items read to them. They tap once to select an item, double tap to activate the selected item, or swipe with 3 fingers to scroll. They can choose to adjust the speaking rate, slower, or more quickly to suit their needs. They can also adjust the typing feedback, the use of phonetics, pitch change, and compact voice. There are also options for Braille, rotor, language motor, navigating images, and speaking notifications. Let's tap the accessibility breadcrumb at the top of your screen to move to the next feature. I use the zoom feature, so you'll notice mine is indicated as on. When the zoom feature is on, you can double tap with 3 fingers to zoom in. You can then drag with 3 fingers around the screen to move, and double tap 3 fingers to drag and change the zoom. The zoom feature, while handy for those who have sight difficulties, is also handy when you're displaying your iPad for presentation purposes in front of the classroom, so that you can zoom in on certain features for students that are far away from your screen to see. Let's tap the accessibility breadcrumb back at the top of the screen. The next feature is the large text feature. I have my large text feature on and set to 32-point font. Samples are given to show the font size choices. The large text will appear in Mail, Contacts, Calendars, Messages, and Notes. These are built-in applications on the iOS device. It will not necessarily appear on third-party applications. However, many third-party applications offer text change within their own application. Check each application for details. Let's tap the Accessibility button at the top of the screen again to go back. The next feature is the Invert Colors. Instead of tapping to get to a new menu, in this case, you would just simply toggle on and off the Invert Colors. On my display, the color invert will not show. However, when you tap this feature on your own display, it inverts the light and dark spaces for easier viewing for those with sight difficulties. The next feature in the list is Speak Selection. You'll notice I have mine turned on, and I'll be demoing it during this section. When Speak Selection is toggled on, you'll get the menus that you see down below. You can choose dialects, as well as the speaking rate. You can also choose to highlight words as they are spoken. When you adjust the speaking rate, slide the sidebar left and right to have the speaker speak at a reasonable rate for you. Here's an example.
Speak Selection reads selected content.
Let's go ahead and top out to another application in order to model the Speak Selection feature. We're going to exit for a moment to the Notes application to show you how this works. I have a new note at the top of my page, and I'm going to ask it to speak some specific words on the screen. So I now have some text on my note. If I tap and hold, I can choose to select all, or I can just drag and select only a portion of the text. If I tap the word speak in the menu bar, the words will be spoken aloud.
The apple fell off the tree.
Let's go back to our settings menu and tour through the remainder of the accessibility features. We'll tap the breadcrumb at the top for accessibility. The next item is the Speak Auto Text, which automatically speaks the corrections and capitalizations. You can turn this feature on if you have vision impairment. Let's scroll to the next item. The next item is related to hearing. You can turn on and off the mono audio so that the audio is the same in both earbuds of your headphones. You can also adjust the left and right balance to suit your hearing needs if you have hearing loss in one ear or the other. The next item on the list is the Learning Guided Access. At this time, mine is turned off. Let's look at the menu. If you turn this guided access on, it keeps the iPad in a single app, which allows you to control the features that are available. Guided access is helpful when working with young students who may inadvertently click out of the app that you'd like them to use, or when working with students who have motor difficulties, which would require them to stay within the app and make that more difficult. Guided access can also be used if you'd like to set up iPads or iPod Touches as a center and want to ensure that your students are within the app that you designate. Make sure that you check to see the guided access capabilities of each of the third-party apps that you choose to use this feature with, as there are some that are not designed to work with the guided access feature. The next item in our list is for physical and motor. Let's take a look at Assistive Touch. When you activate Assistive Touch, it allows you to use your iPad if you have difficulty touching the screen or if you require an adaptive accessory. If you turn this feature on, you'll get a menu for creating new gestures. You can record custom gestures and activate them from the favorites in the menu. The next item is the home click speed. Mine is set at the default. However, you can choose to set it slow or even slower. Last but not least, the triple click home is at the bottom of the list. Triple click home allows you to activate certain features if you press the home button 3 times quickly. You can activate voiceover, inverting colors, zoom, or assistive touch just by tapping the one that you would like to activate. That's all for now with the accessibility features. I hope this gave you a quality overview so that you can choose which accessibility features will work for you and your students or to enhance your presentation skills. Thank you.